Pay attention, two children crawling under a car. Suddenly, two giant monsters appeared. They slowly walked over, lift up a girl's body, then put her in a large glass vase. They use it for viewing. Seeing this scene, the two who were hiding were shocked. What's even more terrifying is, the monsters seem to smell their scent. But fortunately the two escaped from this place. Actually, all of them are children living in this place. Yesterday everyone lived carefree together, and they have a common mother. She take care of them as best everyone can. There's only one weird thing, she never allows children to step over the fence of the orphanage. But for the kids, with the outside world, they are very curious, always wanted to go out and explore. However, before the age of 16, all of them will be adopted by the rich and powerful. And the lucky one this time is this girl. But when they just left, unfortunate she to forget an item. This is her favorite toy, so Norman called his friend Emma. The two of them chase after each other. It's all that they didn't expect. When they got there, they found the little girl dead. And there's another flower in front of her chest. Suddenly there was the sound of approaching footsteps. The two hurriedly hid. And the next sight they see, will make them very scared. The fact that this mother has been dealing with monsters. Sell her to these monsters. Right now they're talking about the price of the time and the next target. Hear this. The two of them quickly ran away from here. Halfway through, Emma fell down and cried. She made up her mind that, get out of this damn place. Dawn the next day, when Norman and Emma snuck out. When they crossed the fence, but when running for a while, what they didn't expect was, on the other side of the fence there is a towering wall. Although it's not too difficult for them, but for the other kids, it's really hard to climb over. Why did they choose a better way? They come back with everyone. At this time, the mother discovered that one of the children was lost, but the mother slowly pulled out an ancient compass, then head straight for the forest. In a second, the missing child has been brought back. The fact that she has a device that can track children. Without a doubt, this made their escape plan more danger. If they want to leave, they need someone else to join. The truth is that Emma wanted to give him a device to hide information. The goal is to get Norman to escape from this place, but Norman has now given up. When he faced that high wall, looking to the opposite side of the truth is an abyss. By this point Norman felt down. Although she pretended to congratulate him, Emma was heartbroken. She could only cry bitterly as she watched Norman go. Since then, Ray doesn't want to have fun with everyone anymore. Even threw that device to friends, and now Emma is the same. She was tormented so tragically. Until a month later, Emma comes to find Ray. The truth is that during this time, they're just acting depressed. The purpose was to let Isabella's mother let her guard down. Over the past month or so, they were secretly practicing their escape skills. Moreover, prepare a lot of living utensils. Tonight is the day they make their escape plan. When they leave, they also didn't forget to water this place with a few liters of gasoline. But surprisingly, Ray poured gasoline on himself. He wants to sacrifice his life for the cause, decided to risk one's life with Isabella. That way the other kids have a chance to go out. Accompanied by the sound of Emma screaming, after Mrs. Isabella ran out. Seeing the scene, she couldn't help but scream and panic. She took out the navigation device, after confirming that Ray is in the flames, just rushed to get a fire extinguisher. But how can it put out such a big fire? Until she calms down, then discovered Emma disappeared. By this time, they climbed over the fence, and Ray is also bewildered. When he was about to sacrifice his life for the cause, it was Emma who stopped him in time. They created a fake scene, put a variety of sausages and food on it. When the great fire burns, it will make the smell of burnt food like the smell of meat. Then put a tracking device in it, and wait for Mrs. Isabella to come and put out the fire. The initial plan was successful, but when they reached the wall, they saw a deep cliff below, but they prepared a perfect plan. Tie one end of the rope with a stone, toss it to the opposite side. Let it cling to the tree in front. After success, they then connected the other end to the tree behind. They took out the drying rack and one by one crossed the cliff. The last one is Emma. Just as she was about to pass, Isabella arrived. Facing her threat, Emma is completely fearless. She immediately chose to rush over there, even though Isabella stood behind her staring at Emma. But she didn't cut the rope either. The truth is that she was also a child who grew up in an orphanage before. Once and countless times before, Isabella stood on the wall looking in the opposite direction. Moments, she didn't have the courage to get over it. That's why Isabella stayed here and lived like a puppet. Look at the kids right now. They, after going through a forest, crossing a vast grassland, finally see the blue sky in the distance. Emma excitedly climbed up the tree. Looking towards the sunset in the distance, she flashed a long-lost smile. It could also be the outside world. There are countless mysteries. Danger abounds, but compared to freedom, that's exactly what they need. It's this world where adventure and hope coexist.